Right, welcome to another episode of the Orochinagi show. Still can't pronounce my own website name. But anyway, today we're going to be looking at a couple of things on King of Fighters All-Star, and then we're going to start the long discussion about King of Fighters 15. That might take a while, so get yourself a hot toddy or something warm to snuggle up to. But first of all, I'm going to be messing around with old Orayo 96 because I've got a little something from the old Kaya summons, and I'm quite excited about it, but at the same time I'm a little bit underwhelmed because yeah, I don't know, man. It's a very interesting card, but I'm not really sure how good it really is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it on him. And I'm supposed to let you see what the card is, but I guess I'll do that over here. So he's not totally fully powered up yet, right? But well, yeah, you can see his CP is pretty good, but it's like it feels like he's just not like super powered like a purple grade. But we'll take another look when this thing stops crashing. Thank you, BlueStacks. But it's interesting if you're talking about crashing. We had a discussion with Coco and I can't remember. I think it was. Oh, I can't remember. There's one of the artists on Twitter getting upset because the new update kept crashing on mobile. So we were talking about emulators that could be a substitute, but of course, as you can see, BlueStacks does crash. LD Player apparently now has a bit miner in it, so that's just doing all kinds of weird stuff in the background. Might not be very good for your resources. And then we have Memu, which also crashes. So it's like, well, I'm not sure really which is the best option, so I'll stick with BlueStacks for now. It certainly isn't perfect. So this is the new card which I got from Kaya Summons. It's the 6-star. You cannot evolve it, and let me just check something. Yeah, it you don't even have to max up its skills. No wait, I think I did that already. I did that myself. I'm pretty sure I did that myself. I wanted this thing to be maxed up, but you can't evolve it. Absolutely cannot. It's just, that's it, it's done. And it's a 3-star, 3-tier, PG 3-tier, so that means you can get a super quite quick. But it also gives, it also, very strangely, it replaces his Ichigeki Hisatsu with the Harshal Korken, which is a bit of a weird thing because that means it's harder to juggle, it takes more time, it's a bit iffy to be honest, but you get the increased rate by 3.6 and critical damage for 20% for 10 seconds after using the Harshal, or when using the Harshal Korken. So it's like, do the special and then try to get some damage. And of course, if you don't already know, he's got super armor on his uppercut. But it's, yeah, it's I think it's about 5 seconds, but it's a bit weird. Right, let's just shove some players with him. Oh, of course, as a leader skill, he gives 50% to purple fighters. You can be, of course, seeing some of the... Hi, Dres, how you doing? You can see some of the fighters I've got here. And you can also see the CP while I'm at it. As you can see, Geese over there with 14,000, but he hasn't got any cards on him, I think. But as you can see over there, Orochinagi with the 17k, and right next to him, Chris with the 19k. So it's like, he's looking quite tough right now, but if I place like that Tekken card set onto Geese, we're going to see, and of course Watches still hasn't got full powers, but this is basically full powered Geese. He's 23k. So I shoved that back onto Royal, and so that's a fully, and that's not actually a fully maxed Royal yet. We still got 22k is not bad. And remember that, yeah, the CP of these cards is quite high. They're like double the normal CP. So his CP is going to be like matching a purple grade, but in terms of performance, I'm not really sure he's going to be all that. But we're going to find out right now, because I'm going to slap together a team and we'll take him on the road. I'm suddenly feeling a bit of a Ramon right now. If you watched my previous video today, you might have noticed taking on Yashiro, false conspiracy Yashiro. Whatever. How can it be a false conspiracy? I'm not really sure. It's almost like a double negative, but it probably works, I guess. No, I won't use Orochi. I'll use my Orochi team, man. And another thing I haven't done is level up the cards for my strikers. You've got to max out your cards. It doesn't have to be, and it's interesting because it doesn't have to be the super powerful team set. The set of cards. You don't have to have like the cooldown cards. You just got to have any cards at a level 10. Not any cards, but any 5-star cards evolved at level 10, and they're going to give you a nice big CP boost. It doesn't have to be the really rare cards or anything like that. So let's go into Arena. Yeah, so we're at the last stage, this last day. So things are going to get very hairy here. As you see, I had Geese's back up now. For some absolutely crazy reason, I'm going to put old Ramon in there. The synergy's not great because. Thanks for the like. What am I doing? Yeah, so purple attack, that's not great for everyone. And of course Shermie's probably going to be saying like no, I'm only going to give it to green. Yeah, and yeah, so they're pretty much, this is a really bad team setup, but you know, I guess I don't really have a choice unless I want to, I don't know, give myself an extra damage skill. That might be better actually. Burn damage, no, I don't want that. What am I talking about? No, we don't want to do that. How about you? Yeah, that's not bad. I'll do that, give him a bit of a boost. Hey Exel Senshi, how are those how's that shipping coming along? What am I doing here? Purples. Oh, hello. Hold on. There's a Shermie here. The thing is, you know, oh, forget it. I don't really want to put anybody else because normally, this is probably a really bad idea, but normally on League, on Arena, it's a bit easier. But let's see how I mess this up because we're at the last stage and everybody's going nuts, and of course and of course I'm gonna have challenge mode on too, so it's going to be even more difficult for me. Well, let's see how this goes. Alright, Oreo, let's just show me what you got, man. Shonen, show me your strength. Oh, that's going to be a hell of a test. So, yeah, uppercuts. Of course, he's gone on auto mode, that's nice. And did you notice the uppercut, yeah? Hey, Juan Pablo. Nice to see you on the stream. But that was really good. Really good Ryo, huh? Amazing. He's fantastic. And now I'm in trouble. I'll run away from this guy. Ah! Hitbox? Wow. Tekken characters. They're so strong. They're so strong. I don't really know what to do. I know what I'll do. I'll give him the Ramon special. Oh, he's still alive. Come here. No blocking. Jeez. Oh, here we go. Top tier business. But here we go. What can we do? What can we do? Unblockable. So, you know, Ramon's pretty good, you know. Pretty damn good. I dare say a lot better than that Ryo uppercut doing nothing. But we'll give it another go in a second. See how that goes. Whoa, look at that poison. I have to move fast now. And you got it. Woo! Nice. Well, that was good. It's a good start. But yeah, if you're just joining us, it's going to be long. It's going to be long today. We've got a lot of stuff to do. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we're going to have a chat about King of Fighters 15. I don't have any exclusive information or anything like that. So don't get too excited. We're just going to talk. We're just going to talk about our hopes and fears. And this could get muddy. But you know, that's what these chat shows are for. Discussing, and playing games and grinding. But let's hang on. Let's wait till we get there. Look at those barrels. Now you see, now I get the uppercut. I've got 5 seconds. Okay, it's not bad, eh? That's not bad. But he's got to get the uppercut to start. That's the problem. Okay. As you saw, it's not invincible. He just got mullered. Whoa, and I get damage. I get a reset. And then I do it again. But he's gonna get damage. You see that? He can't just... And this is what I was saying earlier on Twitter. It's like having super armor is great, but you're still gonna take the damage. Hey, Yoshi Adams. Luckily, the old Shermie is there to back up. Get the old back up. Wait a minute. Hold on. What does that mean? I got the back up. Anyway, it's good. I got your back. And that's for geese. That's for geese. This guy is a monster. He's an absolute monster. Now, if it wasn't for this guy, I would definitely be toast for Yashiro. Definitely toast. Oh wow! If you're new to the story of King of Fighters, woo! There's so much to talk about. Oh boy, so much. KOF is like, whoa, man. It's a bit deep, but that's one of the things. Actually, I'm going to write that down because that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Actually, story mode, story and mode. There's so much. I think there's a lot of things we've got to talk about. I mean, we could probably start talking about it now while I'm playing games. I guess so. Why not? So yeah. Talking about King of Fighters hopes and fears while I'm trying to play King of Fighters All-Star. King of Fighters 15 is going to be is in production, is in development, and the kind of, I don't know, not bad thing, but the kind of thing that bugs me is that I've got the armor. I'll do it again. Oh, that was totally useless. And yeah. It's great. The thing is, it's in development, which means basically all the decisions, or at least most of the decisions, the most important decisions, have already been made. So whatever we say, whatever we do, whatever feedback we give at this point is kind of stupid, because it's just been done. It's too late. And there's things going on right now in the FGC, in the fighting game community, which might make people change their mind about some development decisions, and other things it might well be just too late. Oh, you're going to get the full job. You know what? I'm gonna get myself a Maximo. I'm just going to use my selector and get Maximo because you know, Maximo's really big, and he's like one of my kind of old mains of King of Fighters 13. Alright, you stay there with the shock damage. Are you stunned? Doesn't look like it, does it? Have another one. What she's showing me is the business. Right, cooking! So I'm going to be talking and probably rambling quite a lot. But what I want to talk about are the graphics, the characters and appeal, the story and the mode, the netcode, the system, the features, the DLC, player retention and arcade release. Yeah, this is going to take a while. But if you want to talk about KOFXV, now is the time. So, Idris, you got Brainwave Saishu. Nice. He doesn't have any immunity on armor. Yeah, it's funny that when you get a boss character, they don't really seem to be as powerful as they are in the game. But you know, what can you do? And if you're reading the KOF manga, I mean, well, somehow trying to read it by looking at the pictures on the Japanese websites. Yeah, it's pretty tough, eh? I think I'm going to stick with this team because things get very hairy on the last day. But I'll keep Ryo in there. No, I'm not. I'm going to go straight back in for that. Yeah, but Geese. No, I'm keeping Geese. No, I'm not. No. I see what. I'm going to stay here. And we're going to regret what we regret. It's all tag mode anyway. But yeah, the story. What? Wait. Going in order. Well, you notice my team CP, right? You see that team CP? That is because of Rio, right? That is huge. CP from his card is ridiculous. It's like double. It's double the normal. A normal card is about 500. The 6-star one is 1,000. It's huge. So it's going to give you an overall buff, and of course it's going to be useful for a lot of the missions where they're like telling you, oh, you need to have a high CP for this.
8, 7,
right,
6,
let's see how this goes.
5, 4, 3, 2,
yeah, I'll put you first.
1, fight.
And yeah, funnily enough, I went back to mine because one of the missions you need some strong reds, and it's like, wow. Do I think Rugal's going to come back for King of Fighters 15? I don't know. That's one of the choices the developers have to make. And it's like, wow. And it's like, oh wow, she dodged it. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Wow, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh, come on, wow, Yashiro, I'm like, just came in. Juggled me up in the corner. Ramon just died while he was tagged out. That was fantastic. But yeah. Kula is not to be messed about with. Yeah, she's still quite a strong character. And Nightmare Geese, all of these things, all of these characters, you know, gosh, it really, a lot of people would love to see all of the characters back, and I for one would as well. But what we've got to think about is, well, no, not really. It's not really think about at all. Look at my uppercut! I'm just dying. Get out of here. Oh, no, okay. Ah, jeez. Let's go over here then. Just keep calm, keep calm. Wow, stop me in the midair. Ooh! Oh, crap. Wrong one, wrong one. Okay then, that's nice. Oh, I wasted that one. Ah! Oh no, he's followed me. See that? Tracking. Oh, I'm in trouble. One wrong move. So yeah. I guess we'll talk about characters first. But if you are a game designer, right? Put it this way. You're a game designer and you're like, okay, I could do a dream match and chuck in all the characters that I want, that everybody wants. And that's kind of cool. You know, that's cool. But as a designer, you might well want to make your own characters, and you know, you're a game designer, so you know, you're caught between designing games for what the fans want and designing games because you want to design games. That's what you do, you know. So usually with KOF we have some new characters, and because of development, of course, you know, those characters are going to come first. They are the priority, which means other characters don't get in the game. And quite simply, you'll get other characters only if they've got... Oh boy. Wow, okay, that works. They only get characters... Oh, he's dead. Oh, I was about to do my super! Sucks. Okay, new gain it. Oh, that was just out of range. That was awful. Oh, you're scared, huh? Oh, shit. No, that was... What the hell's going on? I'm still alive! You son of a gun. I went for the sacrifice. Look at that guy liner. Ah! So yeah, this is going to be a fun discussion, right? It's going to be everybody rambling and screaming at the same time. Fantastic. So yeah, as you can see, like Ryo's like definitely benefits from this card, but yeah, super armor's not really doing much for you when you're getting obliterated by a huge laser beam. So yeah, the point is, new characters first, then the other characters afterwards, and of course that creates well, that is a risk for the game developer as well, because you know, not everybody likes new characters. You know, people quite like the old characters, but you know, new characters could be popular. Shunei, I think he's been doing pretty well. Meitenkun as well. Hein is also quite popular. But it's just yeah, it's a risk, and all that time people are screaming like, where's blah 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 character. So if you annoy them and then, you know, and then say, oh well, you know, I can put it in as DLC, again you're risking upsetting the fans. So hey, Andy Kusanagi, welcome to the stream. It's a tough one. It's a really tough one. Thanks for the like or the something that's going on. I don't know. Ah, jeez. I'm just gonna kill myself doing this while we talk, because this mission is just ridiculous, right? I'm 3 super strong people, and I can't find them. Why is it not here? But yeah. So character decisions, pretty difficult thing to do. And another thing about characters is, of course, when you're making new characters, you've got to think about your audience and what's going to be popular. And what worries me about KOF15 and the new characters is like, what are they going to do now, right? Because quite often SNK tries to get on the trend of whatever is fashionable in anime or other games. And I mean, you know, KOF has this particular style, but I mean, you know, you look at crossovers and things, and you can see that they're not stupid. They're going to try and get whatever kind of trope, whatever kind of anime trope or anime stereotype or whatever is popular. So if like if like girls with glasses and cats and big breasts are popular, then that is what they're going to have, which is fine. But for some of the older fans or some of the prudish fans, they'll be like, don't like that. And then you have that, we go back to that situation of where people are getting upset and triggered and whatever, and people talk a lot and they don't actually buy anything. And some people want to boycott it because they don't have what they want and blah blah blah. But in the overall thing, SNK's just got to try and please the biggest audience. But you know, as I said, if they please the biggest audience, they're also going to annoy some of the smaller audience. Pros and cons, pros and cons. What can you do? Thanks Yandy. So there's a Nightmare Geese somewhere, but he might not be coming to All Stars anytime soon. Yeah, that's interesting. It's funny someone mentioned Nightmare Geese recently. Yeah, that's probably why, right? Why am I distracted? Oh yeah, I need 3 different colors. Okay, so let's pick let's pick our strongest, because Yashiro doesn't mess about at all. Rio can forget it. It's not going to happen. No way. I'll have these 3. Thank you very much. Kukri, yeah, you know, Kukri, it's a funny character, Kukri. Kukri is, I mean, you know, Kukri's, again, one of the designer's original creations from this particular team, right? And, yeah, I guess kind of popular. And then became a boss in a side game in SNK Heroines. You're like, what? So if Kukri's that powerful enough to make a whole fantasy world in someone's mind and kidnap people from their dreams, it's like, okay, this guy's not your average fighter. That's either a boss or a semi-boss. I don't know, sub-boss. I don't know. No, it's pretty much a boss. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with that. And that's another thing you see again about the story, right? We all, like, loads of people have been waiting for the conclusion of what we call the dragon storyline, where Bao was kind of containing a special power, and Kenzu lost his powers and needed to get them back, and we never saw the end of that story. And then, of course, at the end of King of Fighters 14, we are looking at a complete reset, because at the end of King of Fighters 13, Ash does not exist anymore, and then somehow magically he's kind of back, because with Verse being defeated, they kind of bring in all kinds of old characters who are dead back from alternate universes or some crazy business like that. And it all gets very complicated, but basically means a lot of people who should be dead can come back to life. Take a special notice to Amakusa, because as you can see here, this could be very, very important, because he's going to give you super armor and recover 12% of your life. That is actually fantastic. And so this is going to be a very, very useful healer. So that means Orochi can have 1 healer, Geese can have another healer. It's going to be pretty awesome. So yeah, new face team are basically back. That's basically confirmed. They've come back to life. That's it. SNK, all the SNK Heroine stuff is canon. It happens just after King of Fighters 14. Shermie's back, Chris and Yashiro's back. I don't know about Gainitz, but technically they could bring back anyone they want. And that's a good question, Idraz. Like Xanadu, it's like, well, that's it, right? When we saw when we saw the designs for Xanadu, we all thought that that's the wrong thing going in there. We all thought that he was going to be some super badass gangster type crazy man, right? And no, he wasn't. It just totally was not. And yeah, that was a bit of a shock. He turned out to be some raving lunatic. Wait, what the hell is that doing? That can't go there. Oh no, that's totally wrong. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Yuki's got slightly more. Okay. Hi 1992 John. Okay, right. Right, King of Fighters is cancelled. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that important revelation, let's say. We don't have to talk about it anymore now, do we? But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But again, like I said, as the designer, they might not want they might not want to just do all of this bringing back dead people business. They might want to have some really cool new characters. And what can we say? You know? Oh, I better level this guy up. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, jeez. See, I don't know what characters. Wait. 1992 John, you want Tsugami from Wild Ambition? If I'm getting that right? Is that what you want? I know a lot of people want all kinds of bizarre, but yeah, rare kind of characters to come into the game. I think you should always voice your opinion. It's nice to be ignored, isn't it? Like, tell the developers, yeah, I want this guy, and they're like, yeah, no, I don't think so. But they'll never say it to your face. They're like, that's a very nice suggestion. What is this guy talking about, man? Hey, my memory serves me right. There are some really, really cool old characters from SNK's history, but you know, it's going to take a hell of a decision for a designer to say, right, let's pick this really old, rare... Where are these greens? Let's pick this really old, rare, niche character that only a few people like, instead of putting in my own super creation that I've... What the hell is going on? Oh, it's crashed, is it? Alright, fair enough. Ah, life is hard. Life is hard. What can I say? But yeah, that's one of the things... you know, you can try to shout at SNK and try to influence them or whatever, but the fact is, it does work, but we're probably going to see those kind of characters only if the designer has a special liking for them, or if they notice that it's actually a really, really popular character, or if they think, okay, we'll just hold this back for DLC and let you pay for it. Hey Graham. How you doing? I hope this stream isn't too soon after the last one. But yeah. So just to, unless you've got some more characters to talk about, basically that's it. It's going to be, I reckon it's going to be a set of new characters first of all. Because of the whole 3D model thing, I guess it's going to be easier to bring over the older characters, but I don't know how many they're going to squish in for, you know, the first release. I mean, you know, we had 50 characters in King of Fighters 14, and like, people were like, yeah, give us more, give us more. That's going to be absolutely mad. I'm farming the wrong type. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm such an idiot. Is that why? Okay, let's do that one more time. Like, where is these stupid cores? You're in the wrong one. What did I do hard? I'm an idiot. Multitask, Alan. Oh, multitask. Silber from Baruki 1. Wow. Now you see that's actually a good point, because it shows, like, it just shows. One of the things that bugs me is, like, you know, I still understand, but it's like, if you're SNK, it's like you could go, right, okay, you know what, guys, let's have a meeting, right, guys, What we want to do is get the biggest audience possible. And one guy's like, well, why don't we just please the fans? Yeah, well, we could do that, but we want to have the biggest player base possible. So let's pick this trendy new kind of style of character, you know, like a girl with big boobs and a cat and big glasses. Yeah, well, how about this niche character from Baruki 1, because he's pretty cool and lots of people like him. Yeah, but it's not really mass sex appeal, is it now? Is it? Is that really going to sell? Are you sure about that? Come on now. Old karate dude versus girl with boobs. What's going to sell? Tough decisions to make. I would hate to be making those decisions, because it's just killing the soul, isn't it? And then you've got the designer who's just like, I don't care about any of these characters. I want to make a new character. So it's like, yeah, Kyo and Yuri. Hey, that's another point, right? Kyo and a Yuri. You're like, we mentioned this quickly on the other stream. It's like, these guys just don't get. Oh look, I'm getting there now. These guys don't get old. These guys don't get facial hair. But of course, people don't want facial hair. At least certain people don't want facial hair. I'm like, man, Kyo's so old. He should start looking like Saishu now. Get some facial hair on him. But that obviously that's not going to really go down well with Asia and all the fans who like the nice young slim Kyo with no hair on his face because he's still a child. Yeah, he's not a man, not a real man. Real men have beards. 150 characters? Yes. Hey, Wandering Right, how you doing? Guy Tendo, yeah? Let's have Guy Tendo as well. Right, yeah, totally cool. That'll sell. It's like, what? Who's that? Oh, it's that guy who has like 2 moves as a striker. Baruki 1. Why are you playing Baruki 1? Do you have 2 joysticks? You're gonna have to do like, you're gonna cross over your hands while you're playing. We never even had like a port of that game. And let's not mess about. The game looks like trash. As in, not the gameplay, but the graphics. That is PS1 graphics, my friend. Neo Geo 64 Super Tech. Yeah, no, not really. That wouldn't fly today. Absolutely not. So as for Genjuro, I cannot be bothered. I really cannot be bothered at all. Why am I even doing this? I don't know, but I got to check. I'll check Ukyo in a second. Oh, just spending money, running around, doing stuff. Now, guys, don't have to fight. Now, as you were saying, like, they're not making Mugen, but in a way, I mean, look at... Oh my god, look at my text. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just noticed the text on the screen. It's terrible. Let me try and fix this chat box. That's horrible. Oh my gosh. That's kind of too big, isn't it? Really, that is some seriously big text. What can we do? Let's. Well, yeah, let's do that. Maybe that'll do. I don't know. I'll check back on that. Right. So what was it doing? So what was it saying? Yeah, Mugen. Well, look at King of Fighters All-Star, right? It's absolute nonsense, but it's awesome because it's got so many characters. Like, yeah, I totally agree actually with John. It's like, dude, just chuck the people in there. And that's another thing. It's like we could have. It's about time we had the next dream match, and then you don't have to worry about story at all. Just throw in all the fighters, right? And people can go absolutely mad. It doesn't matter at all. Hey Famas, welcome to the stream. What's my opinion on the purple Mai? My opinion is that Mai is a waste of my time. However, there's been some interesting talk because that Mai has been changed. She's been altered by the global team or whatever because her stats have been changed. I don't know why, but her defense, I think her defense has gone down and her attack has gone up. She was balanced, but now she's a high attack fighter. I don't know if they changed anything else, but she's also got a reduced burn damage by 20%, which means she's good for epic quest. Yeah, as you can see, lots more skills for reducing burn. So for epic quest, if you haven't got through the Saishu mission, this is probably going to be useful. So that's cool. But if you're like me, I've done Saishu, I don't care. I've got Orochi, so and I'm not paying any money for this woman at all. Nope, she can go stay on the roulette wheel for all I care. I did a couple of spins. I'm gonna do all the ad spins. I'm gonna do all of that because, you know, it's free. Why not? And they gave me the card. I'm like, I had the card like day 2, man. I can't believe you gave me the card. But you know, if you don't have the My card, you should definitely do that. And I'm not sure if 98 My is actually like any good, but you know, if you've got like, you know. My 95, for example, she is stunning, right? I was just using her the other day. She's fabulous. She's still fabulous. She doesn't have any armor, but she's a killer. So let's see what else we got. We got more questions flying on the screen. What's going on? Right. So I wish SNK would adapt GG Strive. You know what? Yeah, I'll say this again. I've said it a few times, but hey, you know, not everybody watches the same stream. I absolutely would love that as well. However, it is kind of insulting to the SNK team because they want to do their own style, and that's the thing. Again, being a game developer, it's like, well, we could copy what's popular, or we could do what we want to do. As an art director, you go, I want my style, and if you don't like it, well, you can fire me or something, or I'll walk away or something. But, you know, KOF does have its own particular style. KOF Fighters 14 does have its own particular style. It is kind of unique. I have to say I still prefer certain other anime style graphics myself. And I mean, look at King of Fighters All Star. It's beautiful. I prefer it. I'm sorry, but you know, jeez, that's it. That's the problem. It's like you can't really. I mean, you can try, but you know, going up to SNK and say, look, guys, just stop what you're doing and copy this thing, right? And do that. It's it's a little bit insulting. So they're going to do what they want to do, right? And I'm sure I was supposed to be doing something here. Yeah. I guess that's all right now. Oh yeah, I was buffing thingy, wasn't I? Well, I gotta check on Ukyo. But yeah, there we go. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, Ukyo. This Ukyo. No, Makuza is very. I'm wondering if I maxed him out. Oh, by the way, while we're talking about evolutions, right? You might remember that I thought I found a way to easily max out characters, and it was completely wrong, right? But what is important, and I think a lot of people have not been doing this right. Myself, of course, just being senile, it might be just me, but a couple of my friends also confirmed this. When you level up your characters, if you're absolutely nuts like me and a lot of people, you run in and you press evolve as soon as you can, right? That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake, because evolving will give you 10 levels for free, and at level, for example, at level 40 to limit break will cost you probably 10, right? 10 souls. Then at level 60 it costs you 20 per level. At 70 you just check from 70. Who's at 70?
I'm sure 70 is more expensive. Right, there we go, 70. Okay, it's still 20. Alright, fine. But look, 80 is going to cost you 80 or 90 is going to cost you 30. So the thing is, you should really wait till you are at 80 before you evolve, because then you get a free 10 levels, and it's not going to cost you 300 souls to do it. And I know, look at that. I can't even do this. It's going to use up all my rubies, but if I had waited to evolve, I would just fly through it and it's done. So don't evolve until you get to level 80. Don't do it. Right. Okay. Let's see. Nakaruru's buff isn't as crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, Nakaruru's coming soon, and we've heard that she's got a buff. Well, all the Samurai Shodown characters had a buff. But okay, so Yandy's saying that she's not really scary. That's a shame. Right. Yeah, John. Yeah. No, I totally agree. World Heroes, Aggression Dark Combat, and that's the thing. It's like, please the old fans, and you know, I don't know. Arguably, the old fans have got more cash to spend, I think, and they're going to play the game. You know, if you're throwing out this game and trying to tempt new players, there's a big chance that the new players will be like, well, that was a fun game for 3 weeks. Now I'm going to go play Naruto or another Final Fantasy or another Animal Crossing or something else. But the old school players, you know, the real fans, they play KOF and they keep playing it. So it's like, you know, decisions, man. I don't have the solution. I just know that it's a horrible situation to be in, to go, right, do you want to make some money or do you want to make people happy? And do you want to make people happy and make them spend money? Oh, Keith's tune's playing, that's nice. Right, oh yeah, you nicked my cards. Get off my cards, man. So apparently you can have, so yeah, this guy's gonna heal. Oh, let's go have a look at this. Go have a look at this Ukio comparison. What's Ukio gonna do? Oh, that's nice. He's a healer as well, so that's nice. Well, I guess. Jeez, wow, that's a nice tip. Yeah, good. See, I was just thinking to myself, do I need to level up a Makusa? Do I? No, not really. I don't really need to. But hey, I've just spent a load of cores for nothing. Yeah, hey, you know, it's fine. I need to get these cards off that person. Right. King 4-star releases CD. Spam your active skill. It gives immunity against Yashiro. Alright. Inoshikachu. Is that from Naruto? Okay. Cool. Oh, no, I haven't tried that. Alright, King. I'll have a look at King. But the thing is, I kind of need all 3 characters because Yashiro just kind of kills everyone. It's just like, aye. He's kind of painful, you know. Where are my cards? There is one. I'll have that. Cheers. Thanks. Thanks for a good time. I'll have that as well. Thank you. And that. Now, of course, young man, you cannot benefit from this particular card, but I'll tell you that. And yeah, you can have that as well. Cheers. Wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to put King in here, wasn't I? Oh no, it's up here. Oh boy. So Nakaru's gonna be stupid, huh? Right, so it was it King 98? I can't remember. No, it's not that one. Or is it King 95? Yeah, cooled down by
spamming attacks.
The thing is, I don't know, Mgram. I don't know about this because when you start spamming at the last stage, Yashiro just goes through everything. I'm like, well, you can't really be spamming there. He just blows you up. And yeah, you know, we've got a long way to wait for Nameless. We still got a. We're going to be. The next time anything crazy happens is going to be, actually, it's going to be next Christmas when we get Liz, Christmas Liz. She's going to break things. She's going to smash everything. And then a year later after that, if we're still playing the game, we're going to get good old Nameless. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Leonor's mind. Yeah, King 98. I know. I know.
Come on.
I'm just going to smash things in the usual way. Why do I feel this is a bad idea now? Hold on. It'll be fine. Should I pick Rio? Put Rio back in there with his special armor. He's just going to get blown up. I think somebody just gave me a like or a sub or something. Cheers. Cheers, thank you. But I got healing now. So technically I could have 3 healers then. That kind of might be good instead of buffs. So wow, that's a lot of healers. Huh. So yeah. It's not a waste. It's not a waste. It's like Security. Look at that. Super healage team. With 85 health. What are you talking about? Okay. When he's glowing, try to evade. Yeah, that's my point. It's like you try. Oh, that's not gonna work. You try to avoid him, he just hunts you down. I'm like, what are you supposed to do? Let's find out. I'm gonna get some healing on, and then after that, we'll see. We'll play with this and see what happens. Wait a minute, I should put him first, didn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, you could have that, mate. No, you can have. Yeah, you right, I should do. Hey, Abrutota, how you doing? What do you mean my SCP is too slow? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Bring me back to life! What, who's drained? Hey Manth! How you doing? You're going to see some destruction now. Wake up, Shermie. Make me breakfast. No! Yashiro, how could you? Yeah, that's true. Da, 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 da. Well, of course it was bloody the whole point. You know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. King of Fighters 97. Blah, 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 blah. Unprotected Nameless. That sounds a bit odd. Alright. Here we go again. I'm scared. There he goes. That would be nice. What are you doing? Roll! What the hell? I don't believe this crap. I've already lost a whole load of crap. Move! Streaming, I tell you, it's a blow up. Ah, annoying. I need healage. You know what? I'm just gonna already hitting me. Oh shoot! King of Fire's 96 Akari theme. Yeah, I can do that. It might be a while though. Blocking? How dare you? Oh, that was interesting. What he wants. Ha! Oh, I'm gonna keep standing there. Okay, he's blue. Ah, no, 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 none of that. No, 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 no. Purple? Wait a minute. Purple is red. That's completely the wrong one. That'll do. How dare you block? I switched to yellow. Now I need green. Oh crap. Go away. Green. Oh jeez, can you stop changing colour? That's nice, dear. Right, hold on. What we got? What we got? What colour are you? Can you just tell me what colour? Nothing. Alright, fine. Well, I'm glad Gainits can do that. Okay, it's purple, which means nothing. I need a yellow. I don't have a yellow, so it doesn't matter. Raikoken! What's that? Purple? Or blue? I don't know what it is. I'm staying away from it. Ooh. Just a bit out of range there. Yellow? Green, that's me! I don't like the way he keeps doing that. This might not juggle. Oh, it's so annoying! The air juggle. You like, please die. I'm rolling, right? I'm rolling. Red? No, that's not good, is it? No, that's bad. Okay, why is my energy going down? Blue, huh? I better get out of here then. Okay, I'm getting some reflect damage off this. This is not good, is it? Shouldn't be any reflect damage with that. Purple. Well, no. Purple, purple. Well, it should be equal, isn't it? Zakuna! Roll spam, you know what I mean? Stay away from me. Blue. Wait a minute, that's red. Let's get respond. Now he's enraged. Now he's enraged. Right, this is the thing. This is the thing now. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, look. Up, down, whatever. Not making a difference. He's just following me. Look at this crap. And he's going to go through this. He's going to go through it. Look at this. Look at this. Dead. What am I supposed to do? This guy doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Follow him from behind. Smack him up. Turns around. He starts blocking. What is that about? Whoa, that was dangerous. Well, that was totally wrong as well, wasn't it? Ow, that's so much for going up and down. He's dead. He's dead! He's dead, Jim. Jeez, man. Look at the trade! Oh my god, where are you going? Oh, come on! Ah! No! Look at that! What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Daddy. Daddy Nando. I'm not doing that again. I beat him, but I had to use rubies. Oh. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely. That's the whole point of the leverage. So if he's green, take your red. Or is it if he's green? If he's red, take your green. Whatever. Oh, it's hard. That's all I'm going to say. It's hard. It's hard. And yeah, it's like use finishers, but don't use finishers because he's just going to turn around and smack you one. So I've done it. You can watch the old video. Just do whatever, man. So right, I have actually a couple of King of Fighters 13 matches, but I think it's a little bit sad to be discussing King of Fighters 15 while we're watching that. So I'll do that with something else. And hey, Songjiku the Hedgehog, welcome to the stream. Yeah, just don't attack the same colour. Absolutely right, Abri. That's what I'm going to do. But not today. I've done it once today this morning. I'm like, yeah, no, not doing it again. Never use finisher when he's enraged. Well, I guess so. But I mean, the damage. You need the damage. And as for that's interesting. How can you cheese him? That's interesting because you've got to really normally go in for the attack on that one. What can we do? Do some summons, I guess. I've got to go for Hamaru's card as well. Get rid of some of these things. Right. So what are we talking about? Oh, geez. Right. So we were talking about the characters, right? We've done that. And we, yeah, the characters is going to be a tough one. But that's what SNK's got to do. They've already done it. They've been working on King of Fighters 15 for a long time now. As in the like development, as in the design of it. They made these decisions a long time ago. So now what they're doing is just getting down to the old programming. So of course, as part of the program, and as we were talking about the style of everything, it's the graphics. So there's some of you, quite a lot of you are saying it's like, yeah, we would like the game to look like Guilty Gear, but at the same time when you do that, everyone's going to just say you're copying Guilty Gear. It's not very original, is it? Copying an anime style, meh. Anime games, meh. But yeah, let's not be. I mean, look at. I mean, King of Fighters All Star kind of follows the same style. It's kind of half something and half anime. It's in 3D. Oh right, yes, King of Fighters 96. Alright. Wait, you've got to tell me the name of the theme. Because it's unless it's either Requiem or it's Rumble in the City or Rumbling on in the City. Don't know, man. I'll just stick that one on. No, okay, let's do King of Fighters 96. Let's see what you've got there. It is Rumbling on the City. I'm a genius. Nice point. Leonor's mind. It should be the standard. Well, the standard. We could follow the standard, or we could try to do something different. Well, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing we were saying. It's like make money, be the mainstream, you know, or do something different. But yeah, it's that's the decision they're going to have to make. But the graphics gotta be appealing. They gotta be good. And you know, frankly, if they look like King of Fighters All Star, I don't see what the problem is going to be. I think it's going to be awesome. I would like anime Guilty Gear style, but at the same time, yeah. I like the All Star stuff. It's good. You what? So Sonjiku wants King of Fighters 15 to look like Peter Rabbit artwork. Yes, I think that would have a wide appeal with our definitely much older audience, who could then read King of Fighters 15 to their children as they go to sleep. It's an excellent bedtime story. And then Orochi killed everyone, and the world was made new. Yeah. Hi, Diriddy Gaming. Welcome to the stream. And yes, Abri, certainly. The Ikari tracks are some of my favourites. And now they want me to waste my money on trying to get a card for this guy who I don't even use. But he's very strong and he's got some very nice bleed things. But you know what, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, good. There's a selector at the end of it. How many days have I got left for this? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get this. It's going to be kind of a waste. But what can I do? At least it will count to. It will count to Kaya stuff. Oh man, it's got to be done. You know they're not going to give it to me because the special offer is to buy it. Buy the card special pack. So instead they're just going to give me fluff. Single pools of cards? Nah. Same old jazz. Oh, it's in a discount. What? Totally useless cards. But actually these are good for the 4-star cards are good for good old upgrading, so you could do some stuff. But we'll get some rewards. That's nice. Look at how slow this is building. Oh man. Oh yeah, there's no discount. What happened? Alright, let's go spend some money. So yeah, the next thing I want to talk about is the story. We kind of actually already talked about it, really. But they could do a dream match, or they could try the next chapter of Shune's, thing going on. He's gonna And if you remember looking at the manga, it's like, yeah, this guy could turn out to be a boss as well, but I don't think he will. Really not. Wow, that's another thing I missed. But hey, now I know. Thank you so much. Feel free to give me tips every time, because yeah, sometimes I don't know. Or I forget. We're building up. We're building up those diamonds to get myself some more useless cards, which I don't need. But yeah, as we know, the card for this and Rimaru's card is in a special offer in the shop. You're like, okay. It's definitely not stacked against us. No, definitely not. No, it's going to be totally fine. So as you can go now, see we're halfway there to another summon, and I've got to do more of these as well. Oh my god, why was I? But you know how it goes. You have to go get a card for your character, because if you don't have one, they're kind of not as good as they could be. So that just sucks. Yeah, okay, alright. I gotcha. Yeah, I'll do that from now on. It's kind of boring though. Do one at a time. It kind of sucks. But there we are. So yeah, so the story mode, I don't know, man. That's going to be for the writer and to decide, I guess. But again, if they go off with new characters, it can be a bit of a risk, because people if they don't like the characters, they don't care about the story. And a lot of people just want to see the old characters get on with stuff, you know. Oh, I've got to do this if I... Alright. We can just watch this while we talk. 2 times! Jeez. More cards for the box. Oh, I think it just crashed. Yeah, it crashed. So yeah. New characters, new storylines, the continuation of the Shunei saga could be good. If it follows the manga, it's going to be absolutely insane. Some of the stuff that happens in the manga is absolutely mad. PixelStar, hey, welcome back. How you doing? Well, I think the characters are great, but simply from getting their card, they're gonna get a health bonus, and of course unlock their super moves. So it's kind of good. Well, this is the thing, really. It could be a dream match, but right, I see what you're saying. No, it's a dream match with plot. Okay, right, fine. That would be, yeah, sure, why not? That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm still waiting for another dream match. It was due. It was due already in 2008. No, wait, 2006, and then 2010. It should have been every 4 years. Whatever. Yeah, let's not talk about that character that shall not be named, right? And really, you know, it's not like they hate that character. They love that character. Everybody loves that character. Even people who hate that character love that character. But the fact is, nobody can afford to be messing around with Toei. Or was it? I don't know. For the price to pay for that. I don't even know how they managed that, how ELF managed that in the first place. It's like, wait, what? Who did you pay for that? You what? You've got those actors in there? In a... What? What? So, yeah. Licensing. Hell of a thing. Jeff Bogart. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Let's throw in some random people. How about Royal? Without even fucking themselves. Where is he? 5-star. Put this guy as well. And I'm gonna put in swimsuit Mike, because I don't care. I don't care anymore.
chucking Vanessa. Let's see, that'll do. Go. Yeah, no. Yeah, the verse doesn't bring people back from heaven or from the dead. He brings people back from... Wait a minute, maybe he does. He just brings back... I thought it was from opposite other dimensions actually, but whatever. Whatever, let's just say he brings back people from there. Whatever. What? You want to talk to me? I've got super armor, my friend. How dare you? That was a good roll, wasn't it? Uppercut! Ooh. Thanks for standing in the way. That's great. So line yourselves up there. Somebody want to say how Korken? Ooh. Oh, okay. I guess I have to save it. It's rainbow time. I'm invincible. Where's everybody? I didn't roll. Did that just scream like a girl? That's worrying. Yes, let's not talk about the Dorano. They're actually the souls of other fighters. Let's go see this critical now. Holy crap. Oh yeah, it's free P, isn't it? Free G's. Free G? Free PG. PG free. Jeff Bogard also notices. Okay. Okay. Samsho won't come back? That's shocking. Huh. Wait, which stupid head are you talking about, Pixel Style? I'm lost. We'll have to make them look good and not respawn it. Well, oh right, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh right, yeah, I see what you mean. Why would you buff the characters? And then, well, they've kind of done that with Gainitz as well. They buff Gainitz and you still can't. I mean, okay, yeah, you do have a chance with the Kaya to get him. It's kind of, But you know, as we were saying, it's really. Sometimes we see some things we're like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? But I think the Samurai I think the Samurai Shodown thing is probably another licensing thing. I don't know. But it's probably that. Or just doesn't fit into their plans again. It's like, yeah, like, oh, we could bring in Samurai Shodown again. Or we could do our new thing that we're trying to do. Oh crap, what was it? Oh, this dude's pretty good. He's totally invincible when he's doing that. So when people try to hit you, you're just like, yeah, whatever. Is that like the first like multi-grab? It seems pretty good. Sweet. Somebody's getting a big fat super. Not you. Maybe you. How dare you escape? No, I'm saving it for the boss. Oh, you guys. Have some fireball. Mortal Kombat! That's pretty good, though. Burn damage as well. I didn't even use my striker. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because of the Kaya banner, you'd think you'd have all the other, you know, characters, but it looks like it's only the SNK ones. So I'm pretty sure it's a licensing thing, which is really weird. But you know, at the end, this is a Netmarble game. This is not, you know, a real SNK game. Hey, you guys come to join the party, right? Okay. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. That was genius. Just, how dare you? Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, I know it's leverage, but look at my invincibility. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Striker Dragoon, how you doing? Yeah, no, it's not a clickbait title. We are discussing King of Fighters 15. We were talking about all the things that we want and all the things that we're not going to get, etc., etc. So we've talked about the graphics. You can guess how that went. We talked about the characters and who's probably not going to come back and who's going to come back, and we're still talking about Jeff Bogard. It's like, whoa. Shall we talk about netcode next? We don't need to talk about netcode, do we? We just don't. It's just no. Don't mention it. Right? You don't need to talk about netcode. Nobody cares about netcode. Nobody cares about netcode. You know? Wait, I've got something to summon. I don't like it when it puts this little red dot and you're like, well, where is it? Where is it? What's going on? And there's nothing there. You're like, what happened? What was that for? Jeez. Yeah, exactly. Netmarble's like, yeah, no, we're not going to do this, but we will give Gainitz a buff. What? Oh, okay. Why? You know what I mean? But you know, it's always going to be that situation, right? Where they buff and they nerf certain characters. It just it's going to upset someone, right? Oh, jeez. What? Why are you talking about Destiny? Oh right, yeah, and that's another thing. Yeah, that's another good point. Well, not really, but yeah. Yeah, shout outs to the SNK staff right now, probably all working from home, because yeah, the old bug going around at the moment. Let's have a look at the setup here. I just want to play with different characters. I don't really care about making it. I don't really care about making the fastest time. It's not because I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna find some super secret thing. Has a really amazing leader skill. There's a cooldown. Look at Ryo 98. How can he be a silver? Like what? Yeah, let's do that for fun. Why didn't I put Gainit? What was good about that? Yeah, it's just oh, Gainit's here. Why not? Okay. And third, Banana Ken. Yeah. Where's Banana Ken? Let's have Banana Ken. Take it easy. Wait a minute. Why is everyone picking Yashiro last? You hackers. Did something happen with Yashiro? What's going on? Nah. Oh, what? Oh, Orochi doesn't repay the favor, huh? Okay. We have Kyo though. Why? Wait, what? Wait, hold up a second. What's the connection between Kyo and... What? Right. Kyo has a connection to Gainitz. What? Oh, great, man. So Orochi Yashiro got nerfed. Oh, what is going on?
So I remember Ghost Pilot going, yeah, you know, Orochinashi's grabs, you can pretty much get an infinite going. Yeah, it's really good. Ah, so we got nerfed. Oh, sorry. Sucks. I'll have that. I do love good Link. What about this guy? Who cares? Okay, don't know about anything else? No more school down? No? Okay. Yeah, so by the way, have you noticed any of the Kyo's got super armor? So Ness Kyo's getting so I think I saw Kyo with super armor, but I'm not, you know, I'm a bit senile, so I'm not sure if I was tripping or something. Gotta get back on the meds, you know. But it's interesting. Pretty sure I saw it. Yeah, just watch me. Show me your power. You're dead. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Look at me, I'm shining like a rainbow now. Overkill? Nah, it's fine. Down! That's the best part, that's the best part. Gosh, wrong way, wrong way. This will do. Alright, where's the boss? Yeah, the thing is about the Fez is that I can understand that you don't bring back festivals because... Oh, I dodged. Because it just shows, you know, it's like if you were there, you get him and the character has value, right? If everyone can get the character any time, it's like, well, who cares, man? It's not even exclusive. I can take my time and not do anything. Jeez, this guy, man. Still more? Wait a minute, I thought I just did a move. What the hell? How dare you? I'm sure that's the extra move on top. Well, Athena, I got news for you. It's not going to be pretty. They speeded up, as far as I remember. Scrap! Mina, nothing. Yeah, character has no value if you have no way to get them anymore. Well, that's a fair point. But also, people who have the character already can go, I've got the character, you don't. There's got to be some obvious... horrible bragging going on when people get stuff. It's just the way it works, isn't it? Five months since last Cure Nest, no re-release. 7 months, 7 months! Terrible. Oh no, we didn't want you in there. The size of that thing. Terrible, 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 terrible. Can't see. Go back! Why are you still alive? Are you serious? Oh my gosh! Unbelievable. Some people have already, like Coco was saying about the game loves crash on some mobiles on time trial. Terrible. You just what do you mean you just cleared all of EQ? Oh, you mean on the Japanese one? Wow. You know, we heard about this merge, and I don't see it happening. And I'm like, you know, yeah. I mean, okay, if the game dies down a bit, I don't really think that's their objective. Let's not blame Netmarble for this. It is running on an emulator, right? I mean, you know, I don't really know how this works, but I know that, of course, yeah, well, of course, when we're talking, well, you know, I love to be the devil's advocate, but with the recent update, a lot of people had problems running the game, but Netmarble was like, yeah, basically people with low spec phones can't play the game. And like, you know, in a way it's like, well, yeah, but at the same time, you are losing players. The game should work. It's not like you introduced some new 3D graphics into the game. So what the heck? What the heck? So actually, you know what? Yeah, I will actually agree with Songiku. I'm like, yeah, what was happening there with that programming? Because that is just not helping anyone. I don't know what they did, but the game needs to work. And if it worked on your phone in the beginning, it should continue to work. And it's funny because I remember one of the first reviews for this game, right? The guy said the game took 30 seconds to install, and then it was just a black screen, and he gave the game a 1 star. And I'm like, seriously? Did you just give a game a 1 star review because it didn't work on your basically on your crappy phone? This is obviously on your crappy phone, right? But when the game does work, and then suddenly it doesn't work, that's not on. That's not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable. The hell, this girl is always giving me trouble. So I have to fully respect her and give her the super specials, because she doesn't mess about. It's like she's got like hitbox under your toes. Bloody hell. Thumper in it, I think. Koko desu ka? 遅いですね。おからです。What is me thinking I should just spend? Wow, that is sick. They right, that's nice. They can't fix it. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's great. That's great. Well, you know what I mean? It's like, say goodbye to this player base. So the game is going to die down. Yeah, it is going to die down. Certainly. They must be kicking themselves, mate. And it's funny, just like learning more and more about the developments, what it's like to be a director, what it's like to be a developer, and what it's like to have like a whole lot of bugs in the game. And it's like, you know what, right? We could either work on the next update or we could fix this bug. And you go, okay, let's think about pros and cons. Let's think about how many complaints we're going to get. Let's think about what it's going to actually do to the game. And you just go, yeah, don't bother. It's a waste of our time. Just don't do it. Let's just continue working on the update. Will not fix. It's like, wow. 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 That's life. Oh, that was good. Life like you're missing a stupid super move. Stop it. Go away. I tell you, Genix is fun to use, I'll tell you that much. What do you want? How dare you? Get away from me. Wow, juggles. Guy's sick. Facebook purchased advertising space on it? What? Really? I'm hearing some conflicting reports here. As you know, why am I doing this? Wrong way, dude. Rock you. Whoops. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, whatever. It's a nice kick, isn't it? I would tag out, but I can't. So let's just do surprise rules. So basically, everyone's upset about the non-return of Sam Show. Wow, I got a new record for that awful performance. I am rubbish. Yeah, so everyone's still discussing the Xenon leak. But we've got if you remember, there's quite a few festivals coming up, and probably going to rinse out the Clark and Ralph. Gonna try and get their new cards. And then they're gonna do Cooler. I think Cooler will come back on roulette. The Halloween girls will come back for another roulette. And then there's going to be the other Halloween zombie type things going on, the pumpkin heads. So we've got a lot of content coming. I don't know about Japan, but we've got a lot of content coming up. Of course, I really don't think we're going to get the Gintama content, but you know. Chinjoni. Oh dear. So yeah. Where are you, Thumper? Oops. I miss Thumper already. Oh, okay. What do you mean no sound? Wow, somebody showed blah, rah, there's no sound here, mate. wait, whoa, what's going on? Wow, some of the summer shotguns are very strong. Come on, hurry up. Wait, Kazuya can do what? Look at the damage. Level 90. Oh, man. I gotta check this conversation in a second. I'm like, what? What's going on? Violent fighting to come again. As you flew by from the excitement. Why are you not standing in the right place? We now declare a special team privilege. Take them again. 96. Don't worry, it's not lag, I'm just doing it again in my head. Right, you son of a gun. Gorilla! Yeah, these guys don't mess about. Should have done that. Should have tagged out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, the Chizuru event. Okay. Chizuru event sounds good. Because I got lots of Chizurus. But I guess I'll probably need Kazuya. Oh well. Hey Viparas, how you doing? I guess that's that. Right, let's get back to our chit chat. Mecha Gainers, you talking about Epic Quest? Oh, you mean the? I think there's a roulette for Mecha Gainers, isn't there? Let's see. So we've talked about graphics, we've talked about characters and appeal, story mode. Netcode, we don't need to talk about that. Obviously, we want rollback. That's it now. It's done. Right? That's it. The conversation is done now. So, as I said, the game is pretty much in development. The big question is, can they? I mean, they would have probably planned to have used the same netcode as before, but will Oda decide to go back and use the rollback netcode? That's going to be a big thing because, you know, I don't know exactly how this works, but if you remember, like SNK was saying about, yeah, rollback is a bit difficult to implement in, you know, 3D games. It's a bit different, and they couldn't do it so easily with GGPO and so it's gonna be, I don't know, man, but that's obviously what they need to do now. It's just done, right? And Oda was, you know, watching people's response when he asked people about Garou and the rollback. And I mean, you know, it should be kind of clear already. But again, Garou, you know, is a different kind of. It's a 2D game, so I don't know if magically now it's not going to be a problem to stick that code into a 3D game. But I don't know, right? Then let's see, the system. Now this is a hot topic because as we are looking at other games, we also see that certain things seem a bit simpler now. So I don't know about you, but I'm not sure I want to see a look, you know what it's going to do, right? Holy crap. Okay. Well, yeah, I didn't have to pay for this game is listening to me, right? When I don't want the character, they'll give it to me, right? But when I want the character, they won't give it to me. Jeez, unbelievable. Okay, well, yes, good. Yeah, all right, good. So I got the card already. That's good, and I kind of burned it immediately. Okay, then, that's good. All right, great. Jeez. Okay. Right, fine. Yeah. I guess we can, I don't know, maybe find out if she's actually like good or something. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Aha, the discussion is starting now. Exactly, she's not useless anymore when you get her for free. Haha! Yeah. So you want a tag system? See, this is it. This is when people start getting angry. It's like, I don't want max mode. And some people are like, but I love max mode. And I'm like, I don't want King of Fighters 13 max mode, to tell you that much. 14 was better. Definitely better in my opinion. But, you know, people who love combos love King of Fighters 13. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, in a match, you're just going to be sitting there, like, waiting for the combo to end. And as for tag, that is another story. Do we want to have tag? Is that actually going to work? You know, tag games are fun. Do we want to see it again? I don't know. I don't mind, to be honest myself. Tag does keep it's another kind of dynamic. It's kind of crazy. And hey, you know, I'm doing it here. I'm doing it in All-Star. It's here. And if you guys think about what you're playing in this game, like there's a lot of things that they could do with this game, like all the stuff that you're seeing right here, like hyper armor, super armor. I mean, they've already got guard point, but you've got different types now. You've got damage immunity and hyper armor and petrified, frozen. It's interesting. How would you feel if they put that kind of thing in KOF? I mean, Cooler's attack kind of freezes people anyway, but actually freezing them, I don't know. Petrify. Imagine if Mukai comes back in, but petrify. Well, Mukai's dead as well, if you remember, but okay, he can come back. That. Well, I think that's one thing. I think we're just gonna have to let them deal with it and make their decisions, because all these features, it's gonna be, you know, it's one of those things. And as Viparis is saying, like Street Fighter versus Tekken, it's like people like love the idea, then they hated the idea, and then they tweak the game, and it's like, I don't know, kind of different now. It's kind of good, as far as I understand. It's a good game now, but it's a bit late, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, all the bad guys get murdered or just obliterated from the timeline itself. Literally, you get exploded, blown up, or they commit suicide. Yeah, it's get you blown up in a satellite. It's like, whoa, these bosses are pretty good at coming back. But you know, we'll see. And it's funny actually, talking about nerfs and buffs and stuff. If you think about it from their point of view, it's like sometimes you really wonder. It's like maybe they were thinking, okay, we're just going to release this character, and it's going to be broken, and people are going to have fun with it, and then we'll buff it if we get enough complaints. I mean, nerf it if we get any complaints. Because at the end of the day, as far as I can tell, people get more fun from broken characters. It's just for the tournament scene, of course, it creates a big problem. But it's like, really, these people love this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try and get these cards up. Okay. I found some more of those cards, didn't I? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Terry cards. There's some major spoilers going on here. Disable super armor is technically a game changer. That's going to turn your standard, like for example, fighting against a Tekken character that has their super armor or their invincibility disabled. That is going to just change the game, because you're just going to knock them out. that is pretty amazing. It's quite an interesting mechanic. Hello, Deadly Rave Neo. You actually here for more than 5 minutes? because we might be here as well. You still streaming? So yeah, exactly. It's going to invalidate a lot of cards. It's going to mess up things completely. But I mean that's kind of good. It changes the game. It changes the meta. Like, oh, super armor. Yeah, but actually, I've got super armor killer. What? That's going to be quite mad. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I don't think SNK is going to make any really big risks with King of Fighters 15. I think it's going to be a kind of general fighting game as usual. I think they're probably going to make it a little bit more simple. But of course, yeah, and with the new, the new staff, the new planners on team, they're going to do something. But of course, we're looking for something innovative, an innovative battle system that will get us interested. And as you've been watching with Guilty Gear Strive, we've seen things getting more simple, but I'm sure they've got some new features in there somewhere. So can't wait to see what they've got up their sleeves. It's going to be, but it needs to be different. It needs to be different. I think they need to move away from this HD bar thing now. It's got to be something different. So don't look at me because I don't know, but it's got to stand out. King of Fighters 15 has got to stand out from 13 and 14 now. It's got to be its own thing. And yeah, whereas some people would say just do what people like. Just modify the old system a little bit. I think it's really got to be different. But of course, I'm not the director. I can't be responsible for taking that risk. Are you still using Kenzu? That's great. Because have you got the gold Kenzu? Because I noticed that he's got super armor after doing the super. I'm like, this guy's pretty good. Huh. Yeah. A 1 week casual play and alienate people into playing their old games again. Well, see, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, yeah, thanks everyone for playing and buying the game and pre-ordering it on the hype, and then you can go now, and we'll go back to the old people. Wow, this is, how did this get here? The cheek of it. Wow, they're actually going to Capcom now. Well, hold on a second, guys. Getting getting Capcom soundtracks on my SNK stream. Whoa. Stop. Enough of that, my friend. But it's like yeah, so it's like it's like looking at Samurai Showdown, the Samurai Showdown DL Season 2. That is definitely for the old crew, right? That's for the old school, the real fans there. So it's like you could say that they're like, yeah, okay, then I mean, you could say that they planned for the mainstream to have left by now, and now they're going to focus on the fans. But wow, man. Choices, like, really? But hey, if it works, then I guess they can do the same thing for King of Fighters 15, and we'll just see a long list of DLC seasons of old popular characters, like characters from Wild Ambition. Yeah, that DLC model, eh? I'm sure everyone will be really happy with that. And yeah, championship mode. Shall I see if championship mode's working again? Why not, eh? Of course it won't, but it might. 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Let's see. Oh, I can't do it anyway because it's not the right time. Great stuff. Fantastic. Oh, jeez. Connection issues. Yay. It gets kind of funny when you can't even play the game at this point. Just like, well, what can I do now? I can do time attack, practice time attack, do epic quest. Whatever. Yeah, Pixel Star. It's like everyone's having problems with Championship. Some people can play it, but yeah, it's not really doing it. Well, yeah, Songi, that's the issue, isn't it? It's like, imagine taking all these risks and then you just annoy everyone. Imagine. What am I doing? I'm just going to press this button here. Error! You see that? Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about is the arcade release, which is pretty much only relevant for Japan. But the fact is, in Japan, or at least in Tokyo, well, yeah, you know, communities around there have to go to restaurants, and friends' places to set up some sessions, and it's not easy. Not everyone has a place where they can, you know, set up an event and stuff. And setting up events is getting harder and harder as well, because even the esports like scene, of course, you've got the mainstream games taking up space, so it's like, you know, for other games it becomes more difficult. And of course we're all yeah, worried about, are we going to get this game on the PS5? There is a possibility of that, and that's going to be really annoying for a lot of people. It's going to be very, very annoying if we all like suddenly have to like dish out our life savings. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to be happy about that. That is proper milking it. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. So if you've got any concerns about King of Fighters 15, you should really share them now. So I think we're going to wrap up soon. I don't really bother with that. Anything here? No, I've done that. Done. Yeah, I couldn't even win a league match. I got destroyed. That was great. That was great fun. Terrible. Watch some ads. Let's go do some more card grinding. While you guys leave your comments as we wrap up today's session. So yeah, Ukyo's a good striker. Amakazat's also a good striker. Both healers, so him, and Mecha Gainitz, you've got a full healing team. Very nice. Very nice. I've got too many characters level up now. Like, what am I supposed to do? I haven't even got any purple stuff. Wow. Oh, jeez. Right, back to 11. Oh yeah, that's right. The Stadia is like a huge success. Samurai Shodown just revolutionized the audience. They were just like, wow, man, it's such a responsive machine. Everything's fine. But as we were saying earlier, don't count out Google. They're just gonna have a good laugh at this, because they are going to study what lag actually means to people, and they're gonna fix it and improve on it. And yeah, it's going to be gonna be better for the Stadia 2 or Stadia 3. And you're like, yay, that was great. Thanks for making me invest in Stadia 1, which was somewhat questionable. Yeah, you want to play KOF on a keyboard? I'm playing on a keyboard right now! And it doesn't matter what you play it with, the damn thing isn't responding, you're just going to go mad. Especially if there's lag, you're just like, Argh! Rage. Total and utter rage. Oh, Ukyo card, why do you do this to me? Oh no, I'm not even that. I thought you even pressed this. How about that one? 43, ooh, that's nice. I should really evolve this card though. Oh, so much work to do, oh god. Oh yeah, version 2. Yeah. Hello, that one's on 6, that's good. It's funny I haven't seen any of the Atena cards for ages. Right, let me check. Junhoon what? Okay, that's been done. Junhoon! Ah, there's another character that was a complete, like... That was a complete, like... brain meld for people. They're like, what is this Junhoon? What's this buttons and stuff and holding other buttons? Like, what was that about? And only a couple of people managed to use him, and they did very, very well with him. Other people were just like, I don't know how to play. I can't hold down one button. So yeah, they just got blown up. Skills, man. I remember Junhoon just blowing people up, man. And then he had Bao just spamming people. I thought Atena was annoying. Just wait till Bao just starts hitting you with the bar. Hitting you with the psycho balls!
Ready, go!
Well, that's it, isn't it? That's the question. How to make a game more simple and yet deep. And if you played SNK Heroines, you'll know that they can do it. However, the person who was responsible, or partly responsible, for the system of SNK Heroines, that's Neo G, has now left SNK. So whoever's doing the battle system now, I don't know what their experience is, I don't know what their their pedigree is in fighting games. You know? Oh, really? I've always been scared about using my 4-star cards. And yeah. But they're so useful when you're upgrading the 5-star cards. And yeah, you know, if you want simple games, you just play Street Fighter. Why would you want to mess around with some other stuff? Complicated things. Just play Street Fighter. Samurai Shodown, man. But it's like that. It's like Samurai Shodown. Simple, but when it comes down to it, you gotta make some very, very complicated decisions. Do I throw? Do I burst? Do I press the SN button now? But it's good, right? Because it's simple, but you know, it's a mind game. It's still an effective and exciting mind game. And so the question is, well, yeah, why is it last place at Evo? Did we already have Evo? Is it like Evo Samurai Shodown's first Samurai Shodown? Samurai Shodown? The first Evo for Samurai Shodown? What's going on? What happened? It's on the second season of DLC. The interest has already dropped. I'm like, no, come on. It must have been already 2 years of Samurai Shodown, yeah? Because, I don't know, man. Time flies for me these days, I tell you. Let's have a look at these cards again. I've got no space for these cards. Jeez. 2 cool cards. And I burnt my other Mai card. Let's have a look at that Mai. No, do the cards, fix the cards up. Okay, that's 9, that's 10, that's 10. What, there's another one? Did I just get that? So yeah. But the thing is, what kind of gameplay are we going to have then? Are we going to have like a, you know, would you suggest using King of Fighters 98? Because they couldn't even keep 98 the same. 98 was amazing, right? And, you know, it was pretty simple. And you had the upgrade, King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match, and then they had started messing with the system. And then they did it again. Well, not did it again, but, well, yeah. Final edition, yeah. Well, anyway, whatever. They started messing about, and you're just like, what's going on? Why are you making it complicated? Cancels? What's that for? I can't do cancels. Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, that is the question, and I'm certainly not in a place to know the simple answer and tell SK, this is what you should definitely do. It's like, do your own thing, really, and just hope it pays off. I don't know. Because it's like, you make a game like Street Fighter, or you make a game like Guilty Gear, then people just say, that's a game like Guilty Gear. Why don't I just play Guilty Gear? Or why don't I just play Street Fighter? So I think KOF has got to stick to its guns, but at the same time, don't make things complicated, because that is always turning off. You're always getting these, you know, new players going, oh, it's too difficult. Oh. Although, you know, sometimes you have to wonder if that's just somebody who's just tired of getting beaten up by Mr. Karate. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Now, right, there's a couple of good points there. Now, Dragon Ball Fighters, that's a completely different level, because, and even Street Fighter as well, they are well-known names, so it's very hard to compete with them anyway. Grand Blue, that's a completely different kind of audience. I think that's going to be just that's something I'm going to keep an eye on to see how that works out, because that's a totally different audience. That's not the same as the people, all the people and all the fans that know Dragon Ball Z. It's totally different. This is a new, totally new kind of audience. So that's going to be very interesting to see how that works out. But as you can see in Evo, the signups look pretty good, if I remember correctly. And as for, yeah, Paintball and Crispy Kaiser talking about the Sam show having more one-player content, I think that's kind of obvious, right? And that's again one of the things that I think the director kind of wants to do, but at the same time, it's like, as a traditional, I'm not speaking for him. I'm just guessing. Maybe that's what he was thinking, or maybe it was just a matter of resources. But when they released King of Fighters 14 and Samurai Shodown, it's like, this is an arcade fighting game. You play the arcade mode, kill the boss. That's it. Thank you for playing. Big thanks to you. It's, you know, not the same director as King of Fighters 13, who put in that story mode. but at the same time, we don't know the situation with resources and so on. But I do agree that a bigger package is needed now, and it's funny, and I'll keep repeating the same anecdotes, but like the people who really enjoyed the story mode for Persona and Blaze Blue, they were like, yeah, stop making us fight and let us read the story. And you're just like, wait, what? Are you here to read a light novel, or you want to play a fighting game? What's going on? But the fact is, if that's what the audience wants, you should really give them what they want. And I think KOF has a lot of story, a lot of characters, so a lot of potential for a lot of story. I just feel sorry for their illustrator Eisuke, because Ogura has to draw all the time. Last time I saw him, he's like, his wrist was in pain. That's the life of the artists. Gotta keep going. So yeah, as we were saying, yeah, the stylish mode. See, the thing is, yeah, the stylish mode and what we've got in King of Fighters 14, they put this in to try to help noobs, right? But it got in our way. I wanted to press jab A, and I didn't want it to go into auto mode, and that was irritating. So I really think they need to put an option on that. And I really think they don't want to alienate noobs again by upsetting them. I mean, it's like, do you really need to treat noobs with like cotton gloves, fluffy cotton gloves, saying, hey, come on, it's gonna be okay? Maybe you do, but I think if you put a mode that says beginners press here, they're probably not going to like that. I don't think I'd like that unless I'm feeling very humble. So I think they just need to put an option like normal mode and advanced mode. Simple as that, really. So that normal mode has all these automatic combo things and stuff in it, and then advanced mode will give you your more precise control and a little bit more of a damage bonus. And then, when people actually commit to the game, they'll realize that actually advanced mode is better, but you've got to get good at the game. And then, well, then everyone's going to stop playing the game. You're like, oh, it's too difficult, I hate this game. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those things. Again, it's like, oh, make people happy, or just do what you want. Make your own fighting system. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. Rest in peace. Well, yeah. See, the thing about a story of stuff, it's like, you don't have to play it. You don't have to listen to it. It just has to be there for the people who want to do other things with their game. And I think a lot of us, the players, a lot of us who are like just hardcore fans, tend to forget that there are people out there that don't want to actually fight. They actually just want to unlock the endings. They want to listen to all the stuff they unlocked, all the speeches and pictures and galleries and stuff. So it's like, it's definitely, that's a customer, that's a person who paid for this content. So I understand that, and I think SNK should supply it for them. I think KOF 13 was a pretty good package, and I think KOF Fighters 14 did really well with all the old artwork and stuff. But with KOF 15, they're going to be in a lot more trouble now, because I don't think they can do that again, unless they've got some more hidden gems somewhere that we haven't seen. But to see all the old artwork again, I think it's not going to cut it. If they had new artwork, I'd definitely be running in there to try and unlock it. But I'm just like, for KOF 14, I was like, yeah, that's cool, but well, me being me, as one of the old
forget. We're like, yeah, I've seen it before, though. It's not very exciting. Well, that's it. Yeah. Well, that's what I said, didn't it? So. Oh right, I see. So restricts to principal mechanics, and then. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, that's the decision that SNK has to make. It's just one of those things where whatever they do, someone's not going to be happy. That's just it, and they've got to try to do what they want to do while pleasing everyone. And they're like, good luck, because wow, that's a hard job. Certainly something I'm not sure I could do. I'd probably just see if you put yourself in their boots. What would you do? What would you do? Make stuff easy for noobs, or just make an awesome fighting game? What is an awesome fighting game? That's the question. I'm back! Okay. Yeah. Typical newbie player. Jump in, do crouching hard kick, and mash the button. Yeah. That I don't think that's gonna. That is actually, I don't know, man. That is like one of the major steps for a noob to bypass. How do you get them to get past jumping fly kick or walk forward and mashing crouching D? What? How do you get them to get past that? Learn how to jump, my friend. I don't know. Hell of a job. I'm gonna skip this one because it's too loud. Experto. As we continue to grind. Yeah, well that's it. No, see, the noobs are going to do that in every single game. Every single game they're going to do the same thing. So it's like, well, you know, if you're if you're trying to make sure that your game sells, if you think this noob is actually going to pay for it, then you've got to make that jumping kick and crouching hard kick look amazing. That's one of the things I think King of Fighters All-Star has got correct. The way that they give special effects to a lot of the moves, even the normal moves look nice. That I think is something King of Fighters 15 has to do. Really make it look flashy as hell. So people are mashing buttons, are still having a great time, going, wow, this is awesome, oh my gosh. So I know what you're saying about principle stuff, but I think there's got to be a mash mode in this game for people just to be able to do lots of flashy stuff. And you know, I think it's just quite simply the way, isn't it? It's like 1 week and then they'll go back to playing football or whatever it is, and see you later. But thanks for buying the game. That's it. Wow, you guys beating me up. You're still laughable. No, you're not. Wow, he's getting crushed. Okay then, I might have to take care of this. Or not. Where are you going, King?
Well, that genocide card came out of nowhere. So it's nice to see that we're kind of coming to the same conclusion, really. It's like basically make a game that's going to attract a 1 week casual and then hopefully keep the hardcore in. Yeah, alright, whatever. Like I said, it's just there to keep the casuals in for 1 week and then bye. Thanks for playing. I know you wanna do other stuff. I'll leave you to it. Yeah, I still think, yeah, well that's it. I think yeah, advanced mode should have bits that benefit, that reward the player for going into that mode. It's going to be harder, but it's going to do more damage or something or whatever. Yeah, only regular jumps. You know, like people are going to start screaming like, why has this guy got hops, man? It's unfair. This game is like blatantly against me. Ow. But that's how it goes, isn't it? Of course you're sidecar. Well, you want to go shimmy your leg. Shine that leg, son. Whoops. Yeah, it's a bit unfair in this game, man. Everyone's like, the CPU's got infinite tech rolls if he wants. Not very nice. But I do like the way they don't block supers. This guy's like the way the combos all work together and stuff. Oh, sir, don't you dare. Alright, mate. Oh, that's that, isn't it? Well, this is the thing, isn't it? That's the last thing, isn't it? Get good, and they get upset. You're like, really? Well, you don't seem to understand work, and you get better at the game. And then they just run off to Street Fighter, and I'm like, what? It's the same thing here. You're going to lose at Street Fighter, and you lost at KOF, and you lost at Guilty Gear, you lost everywhere. But what are you doing? Well, you know, blah 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 reasons. Well, that's it, isn't it? Like I said, so the game needs to be interesting. It needs to look good. It needs to be a little bit friendly. Look at this buff. I mean, he needs to be a bit broken as well. And everyone's happy, isn't it? Oh, why did you roll there? Okay. Oh, this super nonsense. What did we do? So yeah, we're all on the same page. Everything's good. We're lovely. I think it's time to wrap up. Streaming for 2.5 hours on a Saturday night. I got better things to do. That's a disgrace. So I'm gonna go finish up my. Oh yeah, so it's gold season. It's gold rush season now. So don't forget, if you're rinsing out
your AP before you go to bed. Get in the gold dungeon, get yourself some cash, and I hope that works out well for you. So there we are. Yeah, I hope they can get an arcade release out, but you know, Nesca 2 with that netcode and that generally laggy cabinets, it's not really looking good for the arcade scene. But it would be nice because, you know, Japan still has some arcades, and you're like, whoa, it's really nice if you could just, you know, on the way home from work, walk into an arcade and play some games with some friends. Don't have to do anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, and I think that's the reason why noobs and other people who experiment go back to Street Fighter 5, because it's the name, and that's where, you know, they know that there's, you know, a lot of people playing it. They know the characters, they know the system. They still might suck, and they still might not be able to do anything more than jump, kick, and one fireball, but they know what they're doing, and I don't know, they enjoy it, I guess, or something, and they're involved in the hype of the scene. And I remember somebody asking me before, they're like, yeah, King of Fighters looks really interesting, but like, when's the next big tournament? And I'm like, it just played the game. We might have some events here and there, but you know, that's where we are right now. We don't have any super big cups or anything. This was way back, like, launch of King of Fighters 13. This guy's like, yeah, but I want to have like big hype and cash pot money and money matches and things. I'm like, well, that might come later, but I can't guarantee that. And they're like, oh man. I'm like, really? Okay, well, that's what they want. That's what they want. Yeah, of course. Well, I'm sure I can find you a spot with Paris, don't worry. But there we go, you know, there we go. That's just the way it is. So SNK is always going to be playing, not exactly catch up, but kind of make a new scene. And you know, they are building up. People certainly know more and more about King of Fighters, and of course we've got to thank Tekken for that wonderful crossover. So everybody now knows their favourite character, Geese Howard, comes from Capcom versus SNK 2. So yeah, it's all great. But let's see what they can pull out of their hat. I'm sure they're working on something amazing, hopefully. So let's just channel our positivity, motivation, and positive energy to SNK, and I'm sure they'll do something awesome. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everyone, and listening to this absolute ramble. So the Wandering Riots, Sonjiku, the Edgehog, Viparas, and Yandi Kusanagi, M. Garam, Deadly Brave Neo, Pixel Star, and some other dudes, Leonel's Mind, yeah, you know, I've probably forgotten to do something, but whatever. it was a good discussion. It was nice. Yeah, don't forget to smash Terry. Oh, smash and Terry. Okay, well, you know, whatever you like. Yeah, that's right. Smash and Terry, of course. So yeah, all the crossovers have been really good. So yeah, right, let's stop here before we keep going. But yeah, it's good. The future is bright. The future is now. That's it from me. I am dead. But it was good. Good stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. And we'll see ya next time.